If you are anything like me or just thinking, man, 820 day is tomorrow, then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Taco Tuesday. The best day of the week, of course, is Taco Tuesday, and it's great to have you here. And I am having some mild computer issues right here, and I think I just took care of it. Look at that. Whew. Sometimes, what do they say? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Yeah, that's me. That's the life I live. Hey, tomorrow is a very big day. Tomorrow is August 20th. That's 8/20, and just happens to coincide with Arizona's 820 native species managed by your Arizona Game and Fish Department. So we have created, as Wildlife for Tomorrow, Arizona Game and Fish's 501c3 fundraising partner. We have founded the inaugural, this is it, year one, the 820 Day of Giving. So that's mañana. So if you'd like to donate, you can go to wildlifefortomorrow.org and donate any intervals of 820, $8.20, $80.20, $82, excuse me, or I don't know, $8,200. So whatever you want to do, and however generous you're feeling, however much jingle you have in your pocket, go for it. So tomorrow, Wednesday, August 20th, is Arizona's 820 Day of Giving with Wildlife for Tomorrow, which is your Arizona Game and Fish Department's 501c3 fundraising partner. So go to the website and donate any amount that you want. We have some cool intervals of variations of $8.20. You get the point. Or you can go to wildlifefortomorrow.org and check out our amazing sponsors and partners of this event. So if you shop at any of these locations, in any of these companies, the website, they are donating a portion of the proceeds, portion of the sale to Wildlife for Tomorrow. How cool is that? So tomorrow is 820 Day of Giving, Arizona's 820 Day of Giving, and we're excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to be joining Jim Guggenauer on Channel 12 in the morning, so check it out. And that's NBC affiliate for those that aren't here in Phoenix. Check it out online. You can find them at azcentral.com, and it'll be streaming there. So check us out. We'll tell you all about it. But head over to Canyon Coolers. Head over to AZ Fly Shop. Head over to they're all on the website. Get over there. Like, too many to list. That's right. PM Pest Control. That's right. With thank you, Grizz. Appreciate that. And check it out at wildlifefortomorrow.org. Arizona's 820 Day of Giving. So let's get to biz-assness, shall we? Yesterday we were talking about sharks, right? We're talking about this Ocean Ramsey. Apparently, I'm not supposed to ever mention Ocean Ramsey again. Holy mackerel! Okay, I get it. I have heard you. I've heard you. I might not just side with you, but I've definitely heard you that there's some passion behind this Ocean Ramsey chick. And I'm talking about some negative passion behind this Ocean Ramsey person. So it's okay. I get it. I feel you. We don't need to talk about it anymore. There we go. In some parts, we definitely agree. Some parts we can agree to disagree. That's what friends are for. Yes. Is Dionne Warwick still alive? That's a good song. Damn, that's a great song. Anyway, we talked about sharks. I am about science. I am about conservationist. I'm about volunteerism. I am about being conscious. I'm about education. I'm about being educated. I am not about government. Yes, the government is getting involved when it comes to sharks, but not in what you might think the government's getting involved in. There is a problem sometimes. And by problem, I mean, this is the most first world problem in history. When you're offshore fishing on a beautiful offshore boat, live bait, you're fishing for tuna, you're fishing for mahi, whatever you're fishing for. And the tax man cometh. Sharks. That's right. So what happens is you get a fish on the line, and that fish is now fighting for its life. So that fish is sending out energy. That fish is thrashing about. So a shark sees that and goes, hey, that fish is having that dinner is having a tough time over there. I'm just going to go snack on that, and I think I'll fill me up for a couple of days. And the shark comes and takes everything but the head, right? Or just a big bite out of something. And so the shark, and so that's what happens. And by the way, that's part of life. Sorry, that's part of offshore fishing. There's no need to get the government involved. And I'm not kidding. The government is getting involved. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. A new bill that passed the House and is cruising through the U.S. Senate aims to better understand the taxman problem. That's what they call it. And look for potential solutions. No, thank you. No. The Game and Fish or Department of Conservation for coastal states, they understand this. They take this into account. They know how this works. It's no accident that a shark-related bill quickly passed through Congress, was introduced by legislators in coastal states where the problems of sharks stealing fish off of anglers' lines has become commonplace. The bipartisan SHARKed, SHARKed Act, SHARKed Act stands for, there's somebody in government, by the way, that this is their job. Their job is to figure out acronyms for all these stupid bills. SHARKed stands for Supporting the Health of Aquatic Ecosystems Through Research, Knowledge, and Enhanced Dialogue. SHARKed. Dang, that's impressive, though. I mean, I'd say it's their job, but I'm down with that. They there has to be AI that can help them with that because that's impressive. It would establish a task force for understanding and dealing with the rise in shark depredations that saltwater anglers and charter captains say is a real concern. Okay. I'm not understanding this. I don't understand why this is. I highly doubt it's on the rise. I would disagree. Oh, shark depredations are on the rise. No. We might be paying attention more. We might be seeing it more on the gram, because you pull in this giant fish and all you have is a giant fish head and a bite mark where the body used to be. Here's what you're doing. And if boat captains are all about this, boat captains better watch themselves. Charter captains better watch themselves on this, because this is to me, you're about to get regulated. You see, if you're offshore fishing, you're most likely using live bait. Well, you should be. And when one of the anglers on your boat hooks up, they will throw other live bait over the side of the boat to keep whatever school of anything, especially in tuna fishing. And by the way, why do people say tuna fish? Why do people say tuna? This is the dumbest thing in the world to me, that people say tuna fish. I'm going to have some tuna fish. Okay, well, I'll be over here having some turkey bird. Would you like some steak cow? I'm going to have some steak cow a little bit later. Why do people say tuna fish? It goes, it's tuna. What is it? It's not tuna bird. Tuna fish. That bothers me so much. Why are you saying that? You're saying the same thing twice. I have tuna fish. Oh, Greg, you don't understand us shark guys. We love us some shark. We love to see shark, study shark, fish for shark, eat shark. We love it all. But yeah, eat a chicken bird. Anybody would you like to have a chicken bird? Anybody like to have a chicken bird? Holy cow. Anyway, so you throw the live bait over the side. Here's what you're doing. You're now feeding a wild animal in hopes of catching the wild animal. I get it, but you're now feeding it. So when tuna see a boat motor, hear a boat motor, feel a boat motor, however they sense it, they're like, hey, look what happens. I get to cruise up there. I bet you they're throwing tuna. I bet you they're throwing, greenback mackerel overboard. Bet you they are. That's problematic. Do you know the only way to stop that is to outlaw what they call it chumming, to outlaw chumming. You want to see a great white shark? What do you have to do? You got to chum the waters. You got to throw a big old pieces of tuna and fish and tuna fish. You got to throw big pieces of that overboard to attract them. So what do they see? You see a great white shark, see a boat, and they're like, hey, that's where the food is. The best place to fish is behind basically commercial fishing boats. Because the tuna, no. Tuna are like, we're just going to stay right here. We're just going to stay here and just cruise right behind this boat. We're fine right here, man. That's my tuna swim right there, like that. We're fine. Solo would be a bison. It's true. So and by the way, great to see you, Eddie. I'm glad the yellow submarine is now safely in Eddie's hands, and I just can't wait to see pics of him reeling in fish. It's going to be fantastic. Anyway, so the boat captains better watch themselves on this, because A, you're dealing with government, which is the worst conservation agency in the planet, and B, you're dealing with money. You're dealing with heartstrings. Do you imagine an anti-angling and anti-hunting politician? Yes, I helped eliminate. I co-sponsored the bill that eliminated the throwing over the side of greenback mackerels and sardines and anchovies that are gobbled up by giant fish and become bait. I mean, become food now. This kibble. Yeah, good luck. And then you as a boat captain have to figure out a brand new way to attract fish to your boat. Watch yourself. But the government doesn't care that anglers are getting, the anglers' catches are getting snatched by sharks. They don't care. They don't care at all. So to me, this is just a way they're like, oh yeah, hey, I saw a bunch of pictures on Instagram and in Facebook. I saw a bunch of videos on YouTube of these anglers that are having their fish bit off the line by sharks. Oh, this is a great way to get what we want, and that is to hamstring the offshore fishing industry. Hell yeah. So agree is. But that's the thing. By the way, Grizz, we're spotlighting your company today on social, so that'll happen after the show, after the program. But and we thank you for your participation in 820 Day. We do, which is tomorrow. But this is it. This is the government. So let's go back to seeing what the government's up to with this, because this is just absolutely so. Okay, so Captain Joel Brandenburg said, feeding sharks with fish we hook is an everyday occurrence for me and just about every other charter captain I know in the Keys. The sharks roaming ledges and reefs are trained to come to the fishing boats and hang out waiting for an easy meal. The 2025 Shark Act was initially sponsored by Congressman Whitman from Virginia, and then Senator Rick Scott, holy crikey, and Brian Schwartz in Hawaii. The companion bill they have for the Senate, and it quickly passed through committee. Like, this is going to happen, guys. This is really going to happen. They're wide open now. The government just snatched control of this industry. Conflicts between anglers and sharks. There's no conflicts between anglers and sharks. There's not. You play. Remember we played that game? Do you remember this game? It was at, like, Chuck E. Cheese and all that, right? The shark game where you would go down, you'd send your hook down, and there'd be fish, and the fish you put it right in front of the fish and it'd catch, and you would have to get it up before a shark would come. It almost looked like Frogger. It was very linear. Remember that? Yeah. That's what we're playing. That's what you're playing. Look, so what are you going to do? You're going to go to sea lions now? I have the photographic evidence right here on my computer that I had a sea lion steal a huge yellowtail from me. Steal. Just grabbed it and played tug of war with me for an hour. I have pictures of it. I have video of it. It's a very, very colorful commentary in there. Not very age appropriate. But yes, so what are you going to do that? He stole that from me. And you know what I did after I was done? Me and Kevin Nakata, the Sea Samurai, went down to, we paddled out about a couple miles, and I reeled in a 52-pound white sea bass in record time. I was not going to allow anything to get that. But I understand, especially to that point, whether it's sea lions stealing your bait, whether it's seagulls stealing your bait on a cast, that's wild. Whatever it is, it could be a shark biting your catch as you're bringing it in. It is what it is. You're an eco-tourist. So if these boat captains or anyone thinks, oh, it's okay, the government's going to get involved, this is going to solve this. No, your entire industry is going to be hamstrung by Washington, D.C. Out of 420 representatives and 100 senators, I would say 10% of them have ever offshore fished before. Maybe. Maybe 50 of them have offshore fish. They don't care about this. They just want to regulate an industry. They just have PETA money and HSUS money, and they're going, yeah, we need to stop this. It's barbaric. If it was backed by, instead of introduced by Rick Scott and some De Schwartz from Hawaii, I would, and I heard it was the U.S. Fish and Wildlife, it was the Florida Game and Fish Department, it was the Coastal Alliance of, whatever, conservationists. Okay, I'll pay attention. I will definitely pay attention. Is that my brother Steve? Is that my brother Steve? What's up, brother? Everybody, Steve. Everybody. That's my brother. Speaking of coastal communities, he should know what's going on. That's right. Yeah. I'm sure the seagulls love you. Seagulls are evil. The seagulls are evil. I'd love Pixar accurately depicted a seagull. Mine. Oh, hell yeah. Greedy little bastages. Woo! Let me tell you. I tell you. Yes. Hola, Steve. That's Big Brother Steve. Big Brother Steve. Anyway. But yeah, DC's got a hold of this. It's done. I mean, it's cooked. If it goes that quickly through the House of Representatives, that means that that some very anti people are supporting it, and I'm blown away. But I would like to be a part of it. I want to, if it is what it is, as they said, that a select group, conflicts, shark populations continue to improve. Please. It is one of 14 fishing and sportsmen's groups that have signed a letter in support. So sport fishing groups are signing a letter in support to have the government. They're just handing their entire industry to Washington, D.C. This is absolutely insane. Supporters of the legislation say that as shark populations have rebounded, partly as a result of protection and harvest restrictions, fantastic, the number of depredation sharks, nicknamed taxmen for fishermen, has grown, especially in the South Atlantic. Florida captains like Brandon Berg have become increasingly frustrated with sharks stealing their fish and continue to document this problem. Here's the gig. These jabronis, these slappies, think that they're actually going to do something about the sharks. They think this is probably their mindset, that they're basically going to open or expand the limits or extend or raise the limits of shark take to drop the population of shark. That's not what they're going to do. That is definitely not what they are going to do. If you didn't see it, Brother Steve, everyone is saying hello to you. Hello. Hola and hello. But again, that is a huge problem. Not the sharks. The sharks in Washington, D.C. That's the problem. These guys are walking right into the lion's den. This is absolutely insane. These guys are falling for the wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, no, we're totally here to help you. Like Tequila Jim always says, we're with the government. We're here to help. What are you going to do? Let's keep on fish today because I'm feeling fishy. Here we go. Again, good God, I keep hearing it. Yes, this is the headline. Yes, forever chemicals are in your wild game and fish. Thank God the headline continues. Yes, you should eat most of it anyway. You might want to skip the deer liver or start releasing some of your favorite fish. There is no doubt at all. And this is going to be my only argument. I'm backing with getting rid of the livers because I think liver is disgusting. So I have no problem. Usually I would give my my livers of anything that I took to my friend James T. Harris, or I'd give them to my mom, who loves liver. It's gross. So if you want to skip the liver, fine. That's where most of this junk is eaten, is through the liver for the wild game animals. As far as fish is concerned. So what I want to talk to you about. This is better than anything you're going to get from a grocery store. You cannot talk me off that ledge. You can't. I'm not coming back from that. anything that I catch, if there's trace levels of mercury, and there's trace levels of this, and there's trace levels of forever chemicals, and there's microplastics, and this and all that. Yeah, you know what? You know what there's microplastics in? Every piece of meat you pull out of a package from the store. And it didn't come from the ocean, it didn't come from the farm. It's wrapped in plastic. This is the stuff that bothers me, and I commend this article for saying you should still eat most. It's okay, because anything you're going to do is going to be better than the store, right? I don't care if you make your own ice cream. God, I was talking about my ice cream addiction the other day. Whoo, baby. Did you make your own ice cream? You still eat ice cream. It's not good for you, but it's better than anything you're going to get at a grocery store, period. Making your own, growing your own, harvesting your own. Fruits, vegetables, animals, better than the store. These articles, I cited this one because remember the headline rebounded. They're just flavor enhancements. Just a little bit. Yeah, kind of sprinkle a little something on there. Yeah. Don't you get more from farm raised? Oh, hell yeah, you do. A lot of the stuff you buy in the store, guys, is injected with water. It's just filled with saline. Just so it weighs more. Yeah. So feed the dogs. That's a fantastic idea, Chris, for sure. I also get guys. I will get this from the store, hands down. It's fantastic. And Fry's, I know they have them at the Fry stores. And bro, if you're still listening, that's the Kroger's, whatever Kroger is in the Cackalax. But there is there's a package of marrow bones, which the dogs just absolutely lose their mind over. Is absolutely fantastic, and it keeps them entertained, keeps them busy for hours. They just love those things. Yes. Slavos Funfetti. Don't tempt him. Do not tempt the man, I swear. Anyway. But that's the thing. I just watch those headlines. Those headlines are just, did you see what's happening with this appeal? Yeah, it's the stuff that Bill Gates' company's putting on all the produce, and they say it's organic in that way, but they found that the chemical that they're putting on these avocados and tomatoes and whatnot to make them have the appeal sticker on there has mercury in it, lead, has all this crap in it. It's worse than anything you could get. It's like those Forever Burgers. No, Forever Burgers? No, what are they called? Awesome Burgers, Amazing Burger, whatever the hell they're called. The not meat, the faux meat. That has more crap in it than anything you could take from the field, for sure. So I just saw that article this morning, and I'm like, yeah, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about that, for sure. He's being sued. He's being sued in lots of ways, but I'm sure his legal team would make OJ blush. So, yeah. As best as you can, get your own animal proteins. As best as you can. If y'all want to come along, come along. I'm going to set up a spot because I did not get drawn for anything. Tequila Jim's son got drawn for deer. But if I go on that hunt, I might get a couple packs of burger. So I'm going to hit, and I'm not ripping him for that at all. I mean, there's not a lot of meat on there. And if all of us go hunting, I'm sure Jim would be kind enough to give me burger. I'm not ripping at all. But I'm just trying to set up a spot, head up to Blue Rooster. And if we head up to Blue Rooster, then we can, fill the freezers, and then I don't have to go to the store. The only way I buy from the store, the only way I buy meat from the store is they have a discount meat section, and I'll get it there. Sometimes the deals are too good. You got deer, Eddie? Dude, you just sat next to me for a half hour, stood next to me for a half hour. You didn't tell me that? Failed dimension. I got you on the paddle, though, didn't I? That's good. Not the Blue Oyster. For the love of God, Grizz. The Blue Oyster Bar. We all remember it. Seriously, you can age somebody immediately. If anyone knows the Blue Oyster Bar or knows who Michael Winslow is, period. You're Gen X as hell. You are firmly planted in Gen X. Yes, the Blue Oyster Bar. No, the Blue Rooster. See, now you got me saying that. It's the Blue Oyster Ranch. God, Tom's going to kill me. Yeah. But they got it all up there. So I'd probably just go out there and just, grab just get a good hog and maybe a Watusi. because I'm getting flexed on again by Slavo's 10-year-old daughter who went to Blue Rooster and took a dinosaur of a Watusi. And there was a 6. You can go on our social media and look it up. As me and intern Nuge, we were putting the skull mount in the back of his car. It's 6 feet 2 inches tip to tip. Looks like a big longhorn. They just got the pelt back. It covered, I think it was 42 square inches or something like that. It was for square feet or something. It was something crazy. It was huge, gigantic. Covered her entire bed. They sent me a picture and it said a flex from a 10-year-old on Uncle Mike because her Watusi was bigger than mine. Yes. So anyway, VIP membership. Oh, yeah, we got VIP member. Oh, founding member. Oh, yeah, you guys. The Blue Oyster Bar. We can get into that later. But heading up there just to, make sure we have full freezers for the year and we don't have to worry about this stuff. And yes, I will eat what is taken from the field. Absolutely. Dove season is right around the corner. I am going to have a great dove season. I'm very excited for my dove season. Oh, going to be out at the Desert Sportsman's Club. I'm just excited about that. Desert Creek Sportsman's Club, excuse me. Getting a membership with Wildlife for Tomorrow. So I'm bad out there hunting. We're not going to have to worry about the grocery store unless we're just getting some taters. Getting some taters for our meat. And some meat and mashed taters. I've been living on that steadily, and burritos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go make a burrito right now. Eddie, we're going, dude. Dude, you're in 100%. I think we get a little dove adventure going. But again, on the second season, there's 2 dove seasons in the year. The first is the first 2 weeks of September. It's hotter than Satan's booty, and it's just amateur day out there. Remember Schleprock? Remember? Yeah, just amateur day. Second season, it's nice and cool. It's right before Thanksgiving. Nice and cool out there. Not a lot of people. The flight's not as thick, but do whatever. We're out there to have some fun. Yes. Who's talking to me? Yeah, dude. I'm taking you out to the hunt, dude. Come with us. We'll load up out here in G-Town. I know you got to come from the other side of the country, but it's all good, buddy. All right. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for playing along. And no show tomorrow. Because it's 8:20 day, so we're going to be going absolutely bonkers. We'll be on Channel 12 News in the morning. That's right. So it's 8:20 day tomorrow. Going to take up all my time, and it's intern Bean's birthday. So we're going to be soups busy. We will be back on Thursday, and I think we might do FAFO Thursday because Friday just filled up like a mad dog. So we're going to make it happen, guys, and because we have our Hall of Fame banquet on Saturday. Good Lord. Volunteer, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. This is The Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state, nation, and world that we live in. Hasta Thursday, gangster.